I'd like to move ahead a couple of decades from that to a California singer that you may remember from when you were a teenager, maybe. Chris Montez, in 1966, he actually had two hits in 1966. One was called Call Me, and I'm going to play that one. And after that, The More I See You. Well, backing up a second, his birth name was not Chris Montez, it was, let me think, Ezekiel Christopher Montañez. So the record producers say this is not going to work. He cannot be Ezekiel Montañez. So he turned him into a Chris Montez. So yeah, The More I See You was also, well, I was to say, it was also recorded the same year by Nancy Sinatra, and then the following year by Ella Fitzgerald. And I guess Nat King Cole had actually recorded back in the mid 40s. He's recorded just about everything, right? So so I'm going to play those couple of songs for you. Oh, I'll consolidate my talking a little bit. I'm going to go from Chris Montez songs to a Herb Alpert song. I'm sure you're going to recognize This Guy's in Love with You. Herb Alpert, thankfully, is still touring. He's 90 years old, and I know one of his backup musicians, the son of a friend of mine in Minneapolis, and she sent me a YouTube thing from a concert that they had attended fairly recently, and I thought, my gosh, to be on the road when you're 90 years old, because I was on the road from when I was 24 years old to 27 years old. I lived on a bus with my wife and a baby for 2 years. But so I know what it's like to be traveling and being in a different town every night. And basically, you don't want to do that very long. And you especially don't want to do it when you're 90 years old or past 20 probably. But yeah, she told me, well, he only goes out for like five nights at a time, and they stay in 5-star hotels and fly everywhere, so he's not suffering.